The Mazda CX-5 has always been a top referencing point in the compact luxury SUV space. This sports utility vehicle is highly rated by the IIHS and the National Highway Traffic Society for its unswerving safety standards, and by the Consumer Reports and JD Power for its reliability and value for money. That essentially explains why it's one of Mazda's best-selling models ever. Currently, two of the hottest Mazda CX-5 variants are the 2024 and 2025 editions. While the 2024 edition is already out, the 2025 is not. There are rumors that it might be the last of its kind before Mazda finally retires this fantastic luxury compact SUV. From what we can tell, both SUVs promise an outstanding value for money. Their driving dynamics, they have an upscale and quieter cabin, and their quality of finish is just out of this world. That brings us to the question, which of the two Mazda CX-5 years should you go for? Is it worth waiting for the 2025 edition when the 2024 Mazda CX-5 is already out and looking quite impressive? Well, let's dive into the discussion. And this video will help us answer that. We'll compare the compact SUVs according to their trim levels and cost, exterior, interior, performance, and technology. Here we go. 1. Trim level and cost. The 2024 Mazda CX-5 currently offers 8 trims, which vary in specs, and they include S Select, S Preferred, S Carbon Edition, S Premium Plus, Carbon Turbo Premium, and Turbo Signature. Depending on the trim level, the 2024 lineup has a starting price of $29,300 to $40,600 with the Select being the most affordable option and the Turbo Signature the most priced. We also expect the 2025 lineup to feature all the 8 trims on the 2024 lineup. In addition, there are rumors that Mazda will finally unleash a hybrid variant for the year 2025, and that will see the trim number rise to at least 9. Understandably, Mazda has always been keen on hybridizing the CX family, and perhaps it's about time they did so with the 2025 version. If they do, the variant will attract eco-conscious consumers seeking a greener, more sustainable driving experience. And if that sounds like you, then waiting for the 2025 lineup makes absolute sense. Cost-wise, Edmunds predicts that the 2025 Mazda CX-5 will have a starting price of $30,000, which is a few hundred more than what you pay for the 2024 Mazda CX-5 S Select. Of course, the hybrid version could cost slightly more if ever released. 2. Car exterior. Exteriorly, we expect no significant changes between the 2024 and 2025 Mazda CX-5. Dimension-wise, we expect the two to measure the same. That includes having a length of 180.1 inches, a width of 72.6 inches without the outer mirror, and a height of 65.4 to 65.6 inches without the roof rails. We also expect the 2025 Mazda CX-5 to have the exact ground clearance and wheelbase as the 2024 edition. That's a minimum ground clearance of 7.6 inches and a wheelbase of 106.2 inches. Aesthetically, though we expect the 2025 edition to mirror the 2024 edition, the former should be slightly more rugged. But overall, we're looking at sleeker, modern designs, dazzling alloy wheels with matching body color wheel X and a lower bumper. We expect the two to match the design of LED headlights, high beams and taillights. Other exterior add-ons we expect on both releases are automatic rain-sensing windshield wipers, bold signature wings, body-colored rear spoilers, AWD badging, rear privacy glass, and roof-mounted shark fin. Unless you're looking for extra ruggedness, you don't have to wait for the 2025 Mazda CX-5 regarding physical appearance. The two editions are almost identical. Wait a minute, I know you're enjoying this video. What about you give me a thumbs up by liking it, then subscribe and hit the notification bell for the latest epic videos. Let's continue. 3. Car interior. Let's start with the dimensions. Interiorly, We expect the identical dimensions just as exteriorly. That includes a front headroom of 39.7 inches and a rear headroom of 39 inches without the moonroof, a front shoulder room of 57.1 inches and a rear shoulder room of 54.8 inches, and a front hip room of 55.2 inches and rear hip room of 55.3 inches. We expect the legroom in both cases to measure 41 inches at the front and 39.6 inches at the rear end. Now let's talk about the seating capacity. Both SUVs have a 5-passenger seating capacity, which is expected of a compact SUV category. The driver's seat is 6/8-way adjustable depending on the trim level. The front passenger seat is also 6-way adjustable, but manually, and the rear seat enjoys a 40-20-40 split one-touch fold-down design. The headrests are all adjustable, and we expect the front seat of the 2025 Mazda CX-5 to be heated and have a 3-level adjustment as in the 2024 edition. Perhaps the only difference is that we expect the 2025 Mazda CX-5 to have slightly roomier and more refined seats, similar to those of the current Mazda CX-60. How about the storage? The 2024 Mazda CX-5 generally has an estimated EPA cargo volume of 30 cubic feet when the rear seat back is up and 58.1 cubic feet when the seat back is down. Though we don't have confirmation from the EPA, we expect the 2025 version to offer the same cargo volume. Finally, comforts and conveniences. This is probably one area where you might not get anything to split the two SUVs. We expect both to employ advanced keyless entry and push-start button access technology. Both will feature a panoramic roof with an integrated sunshade to offer a wide sky view and ambient lighting to protect you from adverse weather. Mazda also plans to feature telescopic and tiltable steering column, dual-zone climate controls, carpeted flooring, and manual or automatic rearview mirror on both SUVs. We also expect both versions to feature a leather-wrapped gear selector and steering wheel for ultimate comfort. Overall, we expect the two models to have cozier and refined interiors. 4. Car performance. We expect Mazda to feature a standard 2.5-litre Sky-Active 14-valve 4-cylinder engine on the non-hybrid 2025 Mazda CX-5, just like the 2024 edition. Such an engine delivers 187 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 185 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM. The difference is that while we expect the 2024 edition to feature a 6-speed transmission, the 2025 edition is rumored to feature an 8-speed transmission. We also expect the two lineups to feature an optional 2.5-litre 4-cylinder engine with an output of 256 horsepower and a torque estimate of 320 pound-feet. That should, however, be the case on the higher trims and not the base trims. Regarding fuel efficiency, we expect an estimated EPA fuel economy of 23 miles per gallon and 29 miles per gallon in the city and highways, respectively, according to Mazda USA, which is pretty impressive. As for the towing capacity, we expect the 2025 Mazda CX-5 to have the same capacity as its predecessor, which is 2,000 pounds. 5. Car technology. We expect Mazda to employ Mazda Intelligent Drive Select technology, MI Drive technology on both editions, allowing you to customize the drive mode to suit the terrain and personal preference. For example, you can switch to off-road mode when you want to drive off-road and normal mode when driving on typical roads. We also expect Mazda to employ iActive Sense safety technology on both editions, which protects the driver, pedestrians, and passengers in case of accidents thanks to night and daytime pedestrian detection technology. Other safety technologies to expect from both editions are radar cruise control with stop and go, blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert, dynamic stability control, anti-lock braking system, and tire pressure monitoring system, among many others. As for the infotainment technology, we expect the 2025 Mazda CX-5 to have the same provisions as the 2024 edition. That includes a 10.25-inch full-color infotainment screen, a 6-speaker standard audio system with the option of a 10-speaker premium Bose audio system upgrade, Android Auto and CarPlay integrations, Sirius XM access, HD radio, and Pandora Internet radio. Is waiting for the 2025 Mazda CX-5 worth it, or should you get the 2024 edition? You may wish to wait for the 2025 Mazda CX-5 for a few reasons. First is the possibility of the hybrid variant. If you hold that close to the heart and would love to drive a hybrid version of the Mazda CX-5, you may wait for the 2025 edition. But again, there are no assurances that Mazda will unleash the hybrid variant in 2025. The other reason is that the 2025 edition will have a slightly edgy and rugged look, and if that's something you fancy, you may have to wait for its release. As far as the interior goes, there isn't anything to split the two. We also don't expect any significant changes in their performance apart from the fact that the 2025 edition might have a hybrid variant. Moreover, we expect the two versions to have similar technologies. That's all for now. Here is a detailed video of the 2025 Mazda CX-5 that you'll love as you wait for its release. See you there.